So this is how you create a pattern brush in Illustrator. I'm going to do a star pattern. And so you can sort of adjust the size of the original star and mess around with whatever colors and fills and strokes you wish. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to make it a bit smaller. And then now that it's selected, I'm going to go over to Window and then Brushes, and then that'll bring up my brush panel. This is where these are all the default brushes, and if you've made brushes before, you can delete brushes or whatever. So I'm going to drag my star over to the brush panel, and it'll bring up these options, and I'm going to go with pattern brush, and that will make the star sort of repeat itself into a line. And so it comes up like this, and so I'm going to rename it to star brush. And then you can adjust the spacing between the stars. So right now you can see that the tip of the stars touch each other. So I'm going to make them a little further apart. I'm going to do 10%, and then if you're going to do 20%, that's what that would look like. So you can adjust it depending on what you want it to look like on a line. And then here, Adobe has auto-generated corner tiles, so you can kind of pick what you want it to look like on the corner. So I'm just going to do the auto-centered one, and then you can also choose what you want it to look like on the this right here, or if you want none, you can do auto-centered. I kind of think it looks better with none. And then you can change your key color. I'm going to do approximate path because that doesn't stretch out the stars, instead it'll just keep adding. And then if you were to do stretch to fit, it might stretch the stars and change the shape. So this is what I'm going to do. And so then if I wanted to use the brush, it would just look like that. I probably would not use this in an actual thing, but this is just an example of how to use the tool. And you can pretty much do it with literally any shape, or you can even draw your own shapes with the pen tool and make them into brushes, so that if you wanted to do something that was more continuous, this would be a really easy way to do so.